If you're over 40 and dealing with lower back pain, there's something almost no one tells you. The pain you feel now isn't the same kind of pain you had in your 20s or 30s. It lasts longer, hits deeper, and comes back more often. And the real reason isn't what most people think. In this video, you'll discover the hidden truth about lower back pain after 40 and why understanding this could change everything about how you manage your spine. Section 1. What you think causes lower back pain after 40. Most people assume their lower back pain after 40 is caused by the usual things: sitting too long, poor posture, sleeping wrong, or simply getting older. These explanations sound right, and they're repeated so often that people stop questioning them. But while these habits can contribute to discomfort, they almost never explain why the pain becomes more frequent, more intense, and harder to ignore as you age. The truth is, these common explanations only cover the surface. They don't reveal what's actually changing inside the spine and why the pain shows up the way it does after 40. Section 2. What's actually changing inside your spine after 40? One of the biggest hidden reasons lower back pain feels so different after 40 is that the inside of your spine begins to change in ways most people never hear about. The discs that sit between each vertebra slowly lose hydration, which makes them less cushioned and more sensitive to everyday pressure. Movements that felt easy in your 20s and 30s now load the spine differently, creating irritation where the discs and joints are already under stress. These changes don't happen overnight, but once they start, the spine becomes less forgiving of long hours sitting, bending, or lifting. Another change that surprises many people is how the nerves in the lower back become more reactive with age. When the discs lose height and the joints stiffen, even small amounts of inflammation can create bigger sensations of pain. This is why certain movements suddenly feel sharper, and why the pain can spread into the hips or legs more easily than before. The muscles around the spine also tighten faster as they try to compensate for these structural changes, which adds another layer of tension and discomfort. All of these shifts work together, making the lower back more sensitive to strain than it used to be. The most important part is that these changes often develop quietly, long before the pain becomes noticeable. Many people don't feel the early signs because the body is incredibly good at compensating until it can't. By the time lower back pain becomes a regular part of life, the spine has usually been under stress for months or even years. This is why pain after 40 feels more stubborn and unpredictable. It isn't just about muscles or posture anymore. It's the result of deeper shifts happening inside the spine that most people never learn about until the pain becomes impossible to ignore. Section 3. What no one tells you about fixing lower back pain after 40. What no one tells you about lower back pain after 40 is that it rarely comes from just one source. Most people try to fix their pain by focusing on a single cause: stretching a tight muscle, changing their posture, or taking pain medicine. But pain at this age is almost always multi-factor. The discs, joints, nerves, and muscles are all involved in different ways, and treating only one of them rarely brings lasting relief. This is the main reason so many people get temporary improvement, only for the pain to return a few days later. Because the pain comes from multiple areas of the spine working against each other, most common fixes don't go deep enough to make a real difference. Heat, rest, and painkillers may help for a few hours, but they don't address the stiffness in the joints, the tension in the supporting muscles, or the irritation around the nerves. And this is the part most people never hear. As the spine changes with age, it becomes less responsive to quick fixes. Real improvement comes from combining simple techniques that work together: gentle mobility, supportive positions, controlled movement, and small daily habits that reduce pressure on the lower back. The real secret is that once lower back pain becomes chronic, the goal isn't to force the spine into feeling better. It's to help all the contributing areas work together again. That's why people over 40 often respond best to consistent, gentle approaches rather than intense stretching or long periods of rest. When done correctly, these simple techniques can reduce pressure, calm irritated nerves, and help the spine move with less resistance. But if the pain keeps returning, spreads into the legs, or makes everyday tasks difficult, it usually means the deeper layers of the spine need a closer evaluation to prevent the problem from getting worse. If your lower back pain has been getting worse, lasting longer, or affecting your sleep or daily movement, you're not alone. Texas Back Relief works with patients across the Dallas-Fort Worth area who face these same challenges, especially those over 40 dealing with chronic or recurring pain. For a free second opinion, call us or visit our website, and our team can help you take the next step toward clarity and relief. If this video helped you understand your lower back pain better, consider subscribing for more simple, clear spine health guidance each week.